Hello there, guys. It's Andy here. If you can hear me, I think we're just ready to get started. Right. Sorry, I'm like 10 minutes late. I was having problems trying to get in, but I'm in now. So let's see. I can see Jennifer, I can see Grace, and I can't see Pat, but I'm still gonna crack on. Guys, if you can see me, if you can see and hear me, can you raise your hands up? Right. Okay. So Jennifer, you can see me. Grace, can you see me and hear me? Yeah, thanks, Jennifer. Grace, can you see me or hear me? All right, thanks. Thanks, guys. Right, looks like we're kind of like getting the hang of this a little bit. So thank you so much, guys, for getting on. What I wanted to talk about today, pretty much very simple, is again, this is also to help us get ready for Tuesday. But what I really want to talk about today is how we can use Facebook to invite people onto the platform. At the moment, I don't know if you guys are using it, but I noticed a few things happening on Facebook in terms of invitations, and I know where we're going wrong. And I'm sure you're not getting responses on the invitations you're sending, and also getting any response when you kind of like tell somebody or send the link to someone. You're not getting any response. And I've been looking around on the page, on the invitation page, and I noticed it's quite a few things that I think that needs a bit tweaking. But so far, thank you guys for your support, and thank you guys for trying to move this thing forward. It's really encouraging to see that you guys are on to help make the team as big as it should be. And I'm very confident by next year, by July, we should be on stage. Every single one of us should be on stage. If you're on training regularly, I was telling Grace yesterday that, you know, time is coming soon. You're going to be sitting there with your own team all lined up. And it will be awesome to see like one big, huge team coming from our Air Force and coming from, bringing people in and in daily. We just don't have to quit. We have to keep going until we get this right. And so yesterday, first of all, well done to everybody. Well done to you guys. Grace for coming down. And I also did say well done to the new lady Jennifer for coming in. Also well done to Patience and to you, Jennifer, as well, for bringing Patience along to training because she's your personal. And this is how this works, guys. It works on us bringing our own people into the trainings. I don't need to say any more when it comes to this part of doing things, but I'm sure that by now we get the drift in bringing people to events, from event to event to event. Now, I think what we have to get used to as a team is booking a meeting from a meeting, which is in the back office for your app. If you go into your app, I'm just going to go into my Dream Trips app. And if you guys can watch this video, it will be awesome. It will help your business as well, because that's what I'm doing now, is booking a meeting from a meeting, and it does work. It really does work. It's awesome. Let me just go into that app 1 second. So this is the app here. I'm actually in the app. I'll try and see if I can share my app screen on the computer, but I'm not going to do that today because that's not the focus for today. So if you guys could go into, well, I think, do you guys want us to do this together? But I don't want us to spend too much time on this. I just want to show you guys what you have to do in terms of book a meeting from a meeting. It's called BAM Fam. It came about by the twins. I don't know how many of you know the twins in our business. but it's called BAMFam. Book a meeting from a meeting. So the whole idea is when you finish one meeting, you want to book another meeting from the meeting you had before. So you're sure that people are continuously going to come for events. If you go into the app, you just go into Rep Tools, and under Rep Tools, you would have to go into training videos. Yep. And under training videos, you would see that's where we have the quick coach, and you would see BAMFam. So this is sort of like, I don't think you can see this, guys, but I don't think it's going to work if I do it this way. So you go to the options there, right? Which is the options there, like that. Then you pull your options up. After you pulled your options up, you see Rep Tools. You want to go into Rep Tools. And then when you click on Rep Tools, that will be loaded. This page will be loaded here like that. I don't know if you guys can see it. I see something in the chat. Right. Thank you, Grace. Grace, you put up a link in the chat box, which is not very fun. So Grace is great. Thank you, Grace. You put a link in the thing, and I think a links won't work in this platform. Just hold on one second. I'm going to put this somewhere at the end of this video. Let me check this link, Grace, and then I'll show you how we can get it on. I'm just going to check this 1 second. Oh. Okay, Grace, you sent a different link, my darling. I don't know what you're trying to send us, but whatever you've sent is the wrong one. Let's see.
Welcome to Quick Coach. BAMFam, BAMFam, BAMFam.
Okay, cool. Right. I'm going to copy this link. Thanks, Grace, for the idea. I'm going to copy this link and I'll paste it in at the end of the video so you guys can see it. But Grace, I think it doesn't work that way. There's a link I need to. What do you say? Just misprint. No, it went to another video completely. It went to some Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir thing. But I found the video anyway. I found it on YouTube. But I thought you guys, it would be great to look on your app instead because it's quicker. You just look in the app for BAMFam and then just watch the video. So let me see. Right. But if you want to watch it in YouTube, that's fine. But I would say just go into your, don't click on that link now, guys. Just go into your Rep Tools. And the reason why I want to do this is also when you get your new guys and you get them to download the app, you can send them where to go because not everybody has access to YouTube 24/7. But if you've got the app, it's easier to get people on. But thanks for that, Grace. Cool. So that out of the way. So we book a meeting from a meeting. And that is what we should be doing with all our guys. When we have a training, we finish the training, we have to book for the next training or the next event. That way we know that we have, our guys coming on the event. And again, if we're not showing up for the event, our guys are not going to show up on the event. They won't show up. We need to be there for our guys to be there. If we're not there, they won't show up. Simple as. Right. So that's out of the way. Now I'm going to go into Facebook for a second, and I'm going to try and correct a few things that I think we're doing a bit wrong, and that definitely is going to impact on our webinars because you will not be able to invite any more people in to the webinars, and you will not be able to get people in because what's happening is that you're actually messing up the relationship between you and your contacts on Facebook. And don't forget, guys, taking a link or clicking the invite button, which is the way Facebook meant it to be. Clicking the invite button and sending someone the link to the Tuesday webinar really doesn't work, in my opinion, because we've tried it that way and it wouldn't work. It's only going to sort of like damage your image a little bit, because what's happening is there's a lot of junk and a lot of spamming going on Facebook. A lot of people are just pasting links. I get a ton of invitation to like a page or to visit this website or to do this or to do that, and it's just a link. You know, that way I think we're actually spamming your people. You're spamming people if you're not creating that relationship. Again, it's about relationships, so it's best to send a message first. All right, send a message, and in the message, try and build rapport with the person. If the person is already your contact, you want to get in touch first. You want to go through the whole process first, because now I'm going to share my screen with you guys in a minute, and then you see what's happening with our event is that it's showing us 200 and something people invited and only 6 people are attending. That's not good. It's not good for our event, because people are thinking, you've invited 213 people, almost 300 people, and only 6 people are attending. This is not good for the event. And again, a lot of home business people are doing this. A lot of people in Wealth Ventures are doing things this way, by just sending the link out to people and expect people to show up for the event. We're not going to get people to show up for a webinar that way, right? So let's go into, first of all, why Facebook? Why do we have to use Facebook? In my opinion, Facebook has a large number of people, and when you check the stats of the number of people on Facebook is just immense. There's so many people available on Facebook that we can reach. That's one thing we have to bear in mind. Another thing you have to bear in mind is, for someone as busy as yourself and myself, because I'm quite busy. I'm out, I'm coming back late, I'm out early, I'm coming back late. So most of the times I don't have time to go out and prospect. And guys, you have to understand, prospecting is different from showing people the business. When you're prospecting people, what you're doing is you're trying to find people that are interested in watching the video or interested in showing them what you have to show them, right? We go through our warm leads. And guys, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to disprove anything that's been taught in training. That's far from it. What I'm actually trying to show you guys here is an additional step to what we're doing, and something else that can add extra on top. Because let's face it, when you have your list of 5, 10 people or 20 people, 100 people, however number of people that you have on your list, sooner or later you're going to run out of talking to them, or sooner or later you're going to run out of going through that list, and you will have to give that list a little bit of a rest and then go back to that list. And that's what I do. There are people, I want to show you, I redo my list almost all the time. And there are some times that I'm constantly trying to get people on Facebook, but there are some times I just set up and I go, you know what, let me go back to my list. And as you can see here, guys, this is like my list for this month, right? The month is almost ended and I've not been able to get through everyone. Reason, because some people don't pick up their phones. Reason, because some people pick up the phone, they set their appointment, they cancel. Hey, it's normal, it happens, right? But I'm not going to say I'm going to rely 200% on this list, because this list, I have been through it over and over and over again. And not everyone in this list has seen Wealth Ventures, to be very honest. So there are some people that have seen it. There are some people that haven't seen it. But while I'm waiting for someone to get back to me, I'm actually looking for somebody else to show this to. This is the whole idea using Facebook. It's not to say that your warm list is not useful. Now, another thing too is you realize that when you come in and you make your list, it makes the team grow quicker, right? Because let's say I started this whole group, this whole team. I'm at the top, and then beneath there's like, on the right, there's like 20 something people. right? If all those people had brought their list of 150 people, it means that 20 by 150 people, we're looking, let's just say 20 by 100. We're looking at 2,000 people that we could have potentially reached, right? So that's extra 2,000 people. And out of the 2,000 people, if only we are able to say, let me share my screen and show you guys what I'm actually talking about. This is just coming randomly, but I'm going to go into the Facebook thing in a minute. I'm going to share my notepad in just a sec here so you guys can see. Right, so this is my notepad. So this is BAMFam. This is something I was talking about earlier. So we book a meeting from a meeting. We know this already. Now, say I came in and I have introduced, say, 6 people. Out of the 6 people on the team leg, we've had 29 people that have come in so far. Now, out of those 29, I know there's only 5 active, right? Now, the 5 active, this is where we are. 5 active people on the team leg so far, right? So the numbers that, you know, David Bird was talking about yesterday actually really is true. The numbers are quite accurate. So 5 active people on the right side of the team, right? Guys, hold on for me 1 second. Hold on for me 1 second. Sorry, guys. I needed to check something out. So, right, out of the team, we've got, out of the team, let's say we've got 5 active on the right leg. Now, the right leg is where all of us are on the right leg. So that's our team leg. So I brought in 6 people. They brought in another 23 people, making 29. Out of that, we got 5 people who are really active in doing the business. Okay, so 5 active. Let's just assume out of all the 5 active, we had everybody bringing their list up, right? And averagely, we know averagely one person knows 150 people by average. So if everyone were to come up with their list, we would have, let me say 150 people by 5. Would have 750 people potentially that we can reach, right? So potential reach for the whole team, and this is for you and for everybody else. Hold on 1 second, guys. I need to send this link. Okay. So we've got this one here. Sorry, I'm trying to work something out. Okay, so our potential reach for the whole team is 750, right? Now, guys, how many people do you think, if you were to expose to 750 people, you think would sign up? 750 people. Right. Okay. Jennifer just came in the call, but you've got a presenter's link. Oh my goodness, how did that happen? Anywho, right. So, sorry guys if you're seeing Jennifer's face, but that's not the plan. That's not the idea. That's not the idea at all. So potential reach is 750. If we can reach 750 people, let's say 23%, this is what World Venture Statistics is 23% of people will do anything. So 23 out of 750 means we would have 10% is 7.5 plus 10%. So that's like 16 new members in the team. Right? That's minimum 16 new members. Now, by this time, I am sure, let me just check the back office. I am sure the senior reps will be Jennifer, Grace. Jennifer, that's you. Jennifer Ganda, that's you. You will be a senior rep by now. Well, provided you built your other leg, you be one step closer to being senior rep, right? This only means that every single one person that we're bringing in is bringing their list. So when somebody signs up, they need to bring their list up, right? And that's what I'm doing now. If I sign you up, when I sign you up, I have to see your list. If I'm not seeing your list of 150 people, you're not ready to work. That's how it is. Because the money is in the list. The only way we can get new members to show up is to show the business. And if we're not showing the business, we're not getting anywhere. So back to my point, back to what I was trying to say. So the whole idea is we want people to understand that, let me take this off right now. Oh, it's turned upside down. That's cool. Right. So the whole idea, guys, is that we need to get people to bring their list. You bring somebody in, they bring in their list, and you work with them on the list. A lot of us have not done anything in terms of helped our people to bring their list in. I know, Grace, for sure, I've not seen your list. Jennifer, I know for sure I've not seen your list as well. And it's partly my fault, I would say. So, guys, I have redone my list because my applying didn't say, Andy, I want to see your list. Okay, in fact, I didn't have one. So here's the deal. I am making my list here, right? People that I need to, these are people I need to follow up for this month. You can see here, guys, this is follow-ups for the month. This is people I need to get to for this month. So I am actually busy, trying to get back to people. If we're not doing this, this is what makes us money. If we're not doing this, we're not building the team. We like wasting time. We might as well just go do something else because this won't work unless we've got that list written down. So that leads me on to Facebook and reason why we're doing Facebook. Now, you guys will confess, if you've done your list, I've not seen it, I'm not saying you've not done it, but if you've done your list, you would agree with me that not everyone on your list, not everyone on here picks up the phone, and not everyone on here meets you when they said they will meet you. I know sometimes you book an appointment and you're actually at the location waiting and the person doesn't show up and they didn't even have the decency to pick up the phone and send a quick text message to say, sorry, I'm not able to make it. Okay, so these are things that are happening, especially with your warm and hot market. You don't want relationships to start feeling awkward. You want to just make sure that everything is as easy as you can. And you don't want to put pressure on yourself because for me, I know that I am supposed to do at least one presentation a day. All right, this is my target, at least. If I'm doing one presentation a day, I'm okay. I'm doing just fine. One presentation a day. Now, there are times I'm not hitting this target, okay, purely because people are canceling, purely because I'm busy, life gets in the way, things are happening, and most of you will agree to that fact. And this is where Facebook comes in, and this is where Facebook is useful, right? Now, I'm going to go into Facebook, and I'll show you guys what I'm doing on Facebook. I've already shared this with you, Grace, and I've shown you something. But what I'm going to do when I'm showing you this, I will show you how to use this to invite people to the event, to the webinars that we're having on Tuesday. So I'm going to share my screen again and I'll show you what's happening on my Facebook page. I'll share just my Internet Explorer. I think that will be the best thing to do. Right. Okay. So my Facebook is already open. Guys, sorry if you can see Jennifer's face again. That's not the plan. And you can stop smiling, Jennifer. They know you can smile. There's no need for that. Cool. So where are we now? Right. So this is Facebook. This is my Facebook page, right, guys? I'm gonna go into my homepage and I'll check something with you.
Andy, that's my Facebook page.
I know, but I'm in my Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay. So this is my Facebook here. So Jennifer, you can see the screen. This is my Facebook page, not your Facebook. It says my name here, and that's me. So I'm on Facebook now, and I'm going to go into our event page, and I'll show you what's happening, and then you guys can decide and tell me event. This thing can be confusing, actually. Ha! I don't even get it sometimes. Oh my goodness. Right, let's go to events. Yeah, there we go, events. Okay, so we've got, see now, guys, you can see this. We've got all these events by people. Now, what these people are doing, they're simply sending a link out to everybody. And expecting people to show up. It doesn't work that way. So these are all invites. I've had 4 invites from groups. Our free advice community day. Now, the most annoying thing about these invites is they pop up on your phone, which is not fun because I could be there and I'll get a notification. I had something on my phone today, a calendar. My calendar just popped up and said, this event came up, free advice community day. And I'm thinking, what in the world is this? I don't know about this event. And it pops up on your phone, which can be irritating. So you can imagine if someone really knows about Facebook, all they have to do is to click dismiss. What I'm doing right here. There's a travel party in Perth. There's someone in World Venture. So I'm not going to do that. That's not going to be fair because what Facebook will do, the moment I click that and I say you remove this event, good, dismiss, which means Facebook will be very careful next time they're showing that person's event to me. So you have to be careful when you're sending this link out. All they have to do is to report it as spam, and that's it. You can't send them invitations anymore. So you got to be careful. So something like this is a World Ventures member. I'm not going to be horrible to them. I'll just say can't go. Again, this World Ventures event, I'll say can't go. This one, I don't know who it is. I'll just click Jide invited me. See, this is someone on World Ventures that has invited me to try something. Don't you find that irritating? Tanya something McGee, I'm not interested in this. Again, this irritates me. So I just click that, remove event. Shame to strength. This is something from someone's church. I am not interested, remove event. So all I'm doing is just going and dismissing this. And if people are on Facebook, they know about Facebook. This is all they do. They simply just click dismiss and that's it. You're done. Right, I'm going to go into our events, go into our calendar. And our event should be on Tuesday. Right, okay. Upcoming events, let's see that. Right, it looks like I'm in not the right part. Let me go back, guys. Just give me a minute. Let me find where this thing is. Right, go back here. Okay, let me search for the event. Start 11. Right. How many of you have got the invitation for the, oops. Okay, let me go back. Go back to events. Right. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find our event. It should be in the group, shouldn't it? Okay, let me go into the group. Right. Okay, so this is the event here. Let's click on this. This is what I want to show you guys. And then you tell me whether I'm wrong or not. Now, I've deleted some names from here. Now, as you can see, we've got 217 people has been invited. 3 maybes and 6 people attending. 6 people went. Now, if I am sort of like a normal person and someone just sent me to this invite to this event, I'm sitting here going, wait, hold on. 217 people has been invited and only 6 people went. That's not even up to 1%. That's pretty bad. So people don't like to go for this event. I wouldn't go. And they won't even tell you they wouldn't go. Right? You've got some very nice, decent people that will tell you they can't go. So for example, Ivan just clicked can't go. John Cox clicked can't go. So these are people that are actually giving feedback. There's Lewis, my friend, says can't go. Crystal can't go. Dockers can't go. So these are the people that have actually said they can't go. These are the maybes, only 3 people. And these are the people that have been invited that hasn't responded. Now, what normally I have to do now is I have to go and remove all these people one at a time because, again, guys, it's not really encouraging for a normal person to see this, right? So this is me. Don't get me wrong. I'm not having to go at you guys because I have done this myself. When I created that event, I simply just went and invited quite a few people. That's what I did. Sent the link out and then just invited people. And that's what I did. And really, that's not very encouraging because I've not really spoken to these guys. All I'm doing is just sending an invite out. Now, if the person is not within the Facebook, is not within Team Prosperity, I would suggest you have a good conversation with them. Use a 3-step invite to invite them and then send them the link. Now, the person that actually came for the event from my side actually did not get a link from me this way. The way I did it is by messaging him. So I'm going to look for the message. And then I'll show you the format of message I'm using. Now, I'm using this format of message just to even prospect people. Now, this is what I was showing to you, Grace, the last time. Like, you can see this message, guys. I sent this message last week, 7 days ago. And I said, hi, Deshane, hope you are doing okay. I came across your profile and checked out your page. Nice profile pics. I also noticed you are based in Croydon. You used to live up there. Have we met before? Anyway, I thought I'd take the chance and reach out to you because I'm an executive rep for a global travel company headquartered out of Texas, and we are expanding in the UK. Do you have an openness to making extra money? Then he responded the next day and go, yeah, sounds good. So I just gave him a thumbs up and I said, are you okay to meet up? He said, yes, that's fine. So we actually did set a date up. So as you can see here, guys, I said, I'm with some of my buddies of mine in Green Park, Monday, 6:30. Would that be good for you? Or will you be in Croydon later? I live in Croydon. So what he's trying to say is he better meet in Croydon. I don't mind. I'll go meet him in Croydon if that's what he wants and show him the presentation. Now, this is one example. This is someone I set an appointment to go and meet physically. Now, what I've been doing recently, and I don't do it to everybody, is after I send this message, I ask them and I invite them to the event. So I'm going to try one for you guys to see the format I'm using. And again, guys, you have to put some time aside for World Ventures on a daily basis. You really have to do that. Otherwise, we can't make this happen. Right. Okay. This is someone else. Now, this person is somebody I've been experimenting this. Like I said, I just sent her the video because I know this person. Now, what happened here? She didn't even watch the video, right? Sorry, I've not had the chance to watch the video yet. This is what she's actually telling me. So after all our getting in touch with each other and stuff like that, I didn't invite her. Instead, I sent her the link to watch the video by herself. And guess what? She didn't watch it. Okay, this another example. I'm going to go into another example where somebody actually blatantly blanked me out. You get a lot of people that will blank you out. They would not be bothered. And hey, it's fine. I'm running a business. Now, this is a very typical example of a really good prospect. Okay, this person is actually Jennifer's friend. He's not my friend. He's Jennifer's friend. So Jennifer, not Jennifer Ganda. It's Jennifer's friend. Now I sent him a message and asked him, you look sharp. Do you have an openness to making extra money or traveling 5-star at wholesale? Then he replies back, hello, Andy, thanks for the message. I'm about to get some sleep now. Get up early morning, message me later tomorrow and inform me a bit more about your opportunity. I go, yep, let's chat tomorrow. And this is sort of like back and forth. And he even sends me his number. Guys, this works. Now, the percentage is low, but when you get the right person, it works. So he sends me his number and I send him my number. Then we say goodnight. Then the next few days, he actually called me. I didn't even call this guy. He called me back. So I said, sorry, buddy, been very busy. Wanted to let you know would have rescheduled. So I had to reschedule the meeting for Monday because something came up. So we're meeting tomorrow. So guys, this is just another example for you to see this. What I'm about to show you really does work. So if you put the work in, you will get the results. So there's another example. Then I want to show you one I used to invite someone to the event last week. The person I had on the page on their webinar was actually someone that was, okay, so here, this is someone that actually said she actually joined the event, but she didn't know how to get in because she's not used to computers. I spoke with her. She's my friend on Facebook. This is like my usual friend on Facebook. So to reach out to your friends, just use this strategy. Don't use strangers yet. Use your friends on Facebook and have a conversation with them. Now, what's here? I said, hey, tried reaching you on WhatsApp a few times, but no luck. How you doing? So she gets back to me, and this is the conversation that's been going on. I go, yes, I'm good. Hey, are you free Tuesday night at 9 p.m. for 30 minutes? So again, here I'm using the 3-step invite. I'm actually clearing the date before I even send the link. Then she says, haha, yes, what's going on? So she's free. Okay, so I'm having a webinar online. Can you make it? She doesn't know what a webinar is. To my Facebook event. What's that? So the conversation goes on. And she's actually worried about meeting people online. So she's blatantly a bit ignorant. So I just gave her the link. I just said, just show up. And he said, have no idea. Or she doesn't know what to do with it. I said, it's an online meeting. It's about 7 people. You'll be on the call. And it's like Skype, but with more people. And then she goes on and on. I mean, when you get the right people, it doesn't matter. They will still join. So, okay, I understand your fears, but forget this, guys. The whole idea is after all this conversation, I still don't even send her the link because I want to make sure that she will turn up for the event. Then I go, I will send you the link. Then she goes, okay. So on Monday, 10:43, I sent her the link. And I just copied the link for the event. And this is all I did. This is the event. And I went here. I just copied the event. Or what you can do is simply, this is the event page. Simply copy this. Copy. And then after you've had a conversation with the person, you say paste. Now, you see the event pops up here. But when you do this, you need to give the person instructions on what to do. They need to go in and they need to register. They need to understand that they would have to register their details to join the webinar. So I sent the link and she actually joined from here. So this is how I got this person on. There's 2 people I've got on so far, and this is exactly what I did. But out of all the people I invited, just by simply clicking invite, so you can simply go here, invite, and it will bring up all my friends, and I'll just select, and I just send invites. This is what we're doing. This is, guys, this is not gonna give you any results. It won't. You want to make sure you've had a conversation with the person before you send the invites. So go to your friends list. The way you do it is make sure you have your events page opened. Make sure you have it opened. When you've had this events page opened, I think I need to change this actually. Right, I'll do that later on and I'll send you the link. So what you want to do is to have the events page opened and you want to copy this link. You want to copy this link, or you want to just leave this open and then go into your friends list. I will simply go and open another page. Just right click on your page. I'll open a new tab and it will open my Facebook page again. So this is my second Facebook page. This is the first one. Okay, this is the second one. So all you need to do is to right click your mouse. This pops up. You click open a new tab and it opens here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my friends list and invite someone. Right, okay, so friends, and then all my friends pop up, and then I go through my friends list. I need to find someone that is not in Well Ventures or somebody I'm trying to expose this to and start a conversation. The whole idea is to start a chat. So maybe I'm going to say Thelma. Okay, Thelma is my friend. I would just right click, or if you want to do it one at a time, just click on Thelma. And then I will message Thelma. Now, if Thelma is online, she will respond immediately. If she's not online, she probably will respond later. Another way you can do it is just go into your chat box here. So I go here and I look for my friends who are online at the moment because I know these people are online, so I'll definitely invite them. So I'm just going, looking for somebody. These people are all online. So let's just find somebody. Okay, I'm just going to invite this person. I don't know who this person is. I think, oh, it's one of my schoolmates. They're in Ghana, so this won't work. Right. Okay, I'm going to message this person here. This guy hardly responds to my messages anyway, unless he needs help. So I'm just going to start a conversation. And this is what I do. And you can do this on your mobile phone. There is no need to sit back on your computer and do it. So what I will do is I will send a few messages on my phone. Oh, this is also my friend. She's called Grace. So I'll message Grace. Hi, Grace. Don't laugh, Grace. Don't laugh. So I'm just going to close this. So Senor hasn't responded. So I go and look for somebody. Okay, I will look for Jennifer. Right. And I say, hi, Jennifer. Now, Jennifer is my friend in the US. And again, I have a Jennifer problem. So guys, just bear with me. So I'll send. So one of these guys are going to respond. Sometimes I open like 5. And then 5 of them, see, she's responding right here. So guys, this is actually live right here. So I'm going to invite her right now. So if she's not working, hey, I am doing well in a long time. You've been in hiding. Right. Now, this lady used to be in vacation and she quit. And this is the reason why I added her as a friend. I've only spoken to her about Well Ventures. Actually, I've not spoken to her. I've spoken to her about Well Ventures once. So really, that was even after we connected. I've not really spoken to her about it. So I'm going to try and invite her for Tuesday's webinar. So let's go. Well, that is going. I'll look for somebody else to talk to. This lady, I've spoken to her about Well Ventures already. She's a neckhead, but I will still do it just for you guys. Let's see if she responds. This guy hasn't responded, so close. Right, okay. Okay, so, oh, right, guys, can you see my screen still? Can you guys still see my screen? If you can see what's going on, can you just, is everyone okay? Do you have any questions? No, okay. Last couple of minutes and then we'll wrap up. So she hasn't responded, by this lady has responded. So I'm just going to type, are you free on Tuesday night, 9 p.m. UK time for a chat? So you get the point. She's going to respond and she'll tell me whether she's available or not. If she is available, I'll simply send her a link. I'll tell her, listen, I need you on a webinar. I'm going to be here on this link so we can have a chat. And then I'll send her the link invitation and I'll tell her she needs to register for the webinar before. Okay, guys, that's how it's done. Hi, Thelma. Wow, yes, I am. What time is that for me? That is 4 or 5 p.m. I think. So when she responds, she's already responding to me. So I'll simply just send her the link to the event. So I'll just copy. Oops, what's going on? So this is the link page. Okay. Let me test the link to make sure it's working fine. Copy. Just send me a message before it starts your time. Okay, cool. That's great. It will be a webinar by myself. So hope that is cool. Will be a webinar, so you would need to register for it with your email address, which comes only to me. Cool. Right, so that's it. That's it, guys. So she's already agreed. This, what I'm going to do is I will simply go copy the link for the event. I need to make sure this is working all right. So right click again, you highlight it, you right click, copy, and let's just, okay, yeah. Can I register now? See, now she's eager. She wants to register. So let's check this out. Let's see if this is working okay before we send the link out. Says webinar has ended. Okay, right. So see, it would have been bad if I sent her this invitation. Let me see where all my webinars are. So what I will do is, let me just send a quick message. Yes, that's fine. I will send you the link in a few minutes. So I'm just gonna work on the link, check the event, send it to her, make sure she registers. And then on the day of the webinar, I will shoot her a message. I've got her number. I will call her and I'll ask her to be on the webinar. I'll ask her to be on the call, right? If she shows up, great for her. If she doesn't, hey, I've done my bit. So I do this for like 5 people and confirm it. These are already my friends, so they don't have a problem staying at home and watching a video of me or somebody else, you know, ranting and raving for 20 minutes. They're okay with it, right? So let's just close this. So guys, I'm going to stop presenting. So are you guys getting any value from this at all? Did you guys get any value? Is this help? You think it's going to help you guys? Guys, I get any? I need some feedback from you guys. That's fine, Grace. I have to try first and get back to you. Right. Okay. So I'm sure this thing works 100%. The only way it won't work is when you're pasting the link in front of people. That's the only way it won't work. All right, guys. You can't just copy the link and send it, or you can't just click invite and invite your friends. That is fine, but that is just, again, that really doesn't help. It just messes up the whole point why we're doing this. It starts looking like you're spamming your friends. So you want to, if it's a phone conversation you have with them, you still need to do the 3-step invite. Hey buddy, it's Andy here. I don't have a lot of time. Listen, what are you doing Tuesday night at 9 p.m? Oh, Tuesday night, I'm not doing anything. Hey, listen, are you able to pop up on an internet chat with me for 20 minutes? There's something I need to show you. Oh yeah, cool. All right, cool. I need to go right now. Click, gone. I will send you the link when I'm ready. Just do that and you will definitely get results. I guarantee you that. You will get more people popping up on the webinar, because what the heck, they're at home, they're watching a webinar, they're watching a video for 20 minutes or half an hour. They're not going out of their comfort zone. They're right there watching it. At least they're seeing the webinar, they're seeing the presentation. So that's cool. Do you guys have any questions? Any questions? All right, questions, guys? Okay, if there are no questions, I'm going to wrap this up and call it a night, right? So we will sort of like talk during the week. One last thing, guys, is you've noticed we have a WhatsApp group. We've just set up a WhatsApp group, but we need to get the group going. So it would be great if you guys sort of like, if you can put some way. At the moment, we are the leaders in the group, so it will be worth it if we can put motivational stuff in the group, things that will keep people going and let people know that we are actually working, because people follow busy people. People don't follow idle people. If the group is too quiet, there's all the group members and Wealth Ventures members, active and non-active in our group. There's about 36 of them in there. I think 24 of them in there. So the more active we are, the more it can, people can see that we're actually busy working and we're making things happen. So if you guys can keep yourself active in the group, it would be great. Okie dokie, guys. So I'm going to wrap this up now and we'll have a chat later on. If you have any questions, guys, I'm not going to keep this too long. This being 45 minutes now. I'm going to end it now, guys. If you have any questions, just text me. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, guys. And we'll chat and we'll see you in the next conversation. Thank you. Bye.